Yeah.
And of course, he's the amazing man in the middle of great women. A great man in the midst of great women. And that is, he's the Executive Director of Media Career Development Network, Mr. Lekan Otufodunrin. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, now that we have introduced our judges, I can tell you for a fact we're about to kick this off. But before we do that, this is Nigeria. We have to pay respect to the national flag. And for that to happen, I would implore that we all rise for the national anthem. Regardless. All right, very quickly, I told you as soon as we start, we're not stopping. This time around, we're going to be listening to the opening remark from, I call him a fantastic gentleman. He's my boss. When he came, I could tell you for a fact that this is a man, you know, he is very radical with change. He hit the ground running, and his personality is so spontaneous. And this is someone, when he's talking, you need to be very present. Presence of mind, very important. You know, he's a go-getter. He tells you we have a target, we have to hit it, and this is how it is. Look, I can tell you for a fact, when he came, I said, this man is a change icon. And of course, you're going to be listening to him right now. He's none other but the CEO of TVC Communications and the person of Mr. Andrew Hanlon.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Great to see everybody here today. It's an important day. Good morning. Welcome, one and all, to the TVC Women's Network Female Debate Championship. This is an important moment for all of us here at TVC Communications, as we take great pride in helping to identify and to promote the talent of Nigeria's young and gifted girls, the future leaders of this great nation. We particularly welcome our 5 young finalists, Aquila, Amafuele, Dabarachi, Hamzat, and Obele. These young ladies have triumphed over 400 other contenders from every part of Nigeria for this great event here today. Now, whilst only one of you young ladies will take the leader's podium today, you are all winners in our eyes and are to be hugely congratulated for your debating skills, for your intelligence and your eloquence. You all have a sharp intellect and an awareness of the importance of a good education and the power of knowledge, which will propel you to much greater things in your life. You are the future leaders of Nigeria. At TVC Communications, we believe in the talent of women and the diverse views that they bring to the fabric of our great company. The TVC Women's Network is testament to that, and I want to praise all of our women for their ambition and their commitment in striving to promote and encourage women's economic empowerment and leadership within our company. I also want to thank our esteemed judges who are here today, who've so generously given up their time to be part of this project, And we also want to thank our sponsors and supporters who've shown their commitment to the project through their financial and material support. But most especially, I want to thank and praise the parents and the guardians of these wonderful young and gifted debate participants, because it is for you, all of you have had the foresight and most especially the love to shepherd these young ladies to a future of knowledge and education. Congratulations to every single one of you here today. Enjoy every moment of this very special occasion. The best of luck, and thank you very much.
Come on, put your hands together once again. Thank you. Thank you. Andrew, thank you very much for that inspiring speech. Well, we'll move on to the next quickly. We have...
At this point, to wrap up the news, we will leave you with live video coverage of the TVC Women's Debate hosted by TVC Communications. Do have a great day.
An initiative of the TVC Women's Network, a great place to work, certified organization. This is the only media house that is doing this presently. Come on, put your hands together once again.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And I must also say that for the judges who have come here today, they believe in this vision, and that's why they're here. So we implore that all of you, tag along with this vision. And when it's time to give a round of applause, do not hold it back. Please, don't hold it back, because that's all you can offer to give them encouragement at this point in time. Thank you very much, as Sharon takes the stage.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Nikki. To the King of Kings and Sovereign of Warriors, the I am that changeth not. I give you thanks for making this day possible, my Creator. To my employer, TVC Communications, thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you for giving the women an opportunity to speak up. Thank you for allowing us to continue with this project. And I believe that every other media organization, every corporate organization should please follow in this initiative. To our sponsors, we could not be here without you. Exam Paddy, Asbifi, Fumi Ayinke Foundation, those that gave us products, we do appreciate you. To our honorable judges, thank you very much for taking our time. It was not an easy process from 500 to top 50 to streaming the videos down to 20, then also top 5 that we can see here today. Thank you very much. We do love you. To every one of my team members, my phone is not here. I would have loved to mention everybody's name. Tolulope Lamidi, Alima, Mary, everyone that made this project a possibility. We do appreciate corporate communications headed by Mabel Adetunji Alanusi, the engineering department. I'm so sorry that I'm using more than 3 minutes or about 2 minutes to just say thank you, but this was planned within a short period of time, and it took commitment and passion from various stakeholders to make it a possibility. And my director of news is seated here. I'm so grateful for this, ma. We do appreciate my line manager, Asuko James, that would still be on my neck for deadlines, but still allowed me to proceed with this. The managing editor, Mr. Ozona Onoye, every TVC Women Network member, thank you very much. Without this platform, without you saying yes to this, we could not have actually done this. Now, my responsibility is to speak about the...
In the real sense, federalism promotes. Consequently, in the real sense, federalism promotes. In Nigeria, consequently, in the real sense, federalism promotes. Meanwhile, what continues to preoccupy in our minds as Nigerians is ethnic nationalism, ethnic agitations, which breeds ethnic hatred and tribal enmity in our minds. A Hausa man sees a Yoruba man as an enemy. A Fulani man sees an Igbo man as an enemy. As an enemy, instead of coming together to pursue a single government of popular interest, which is federalism. In addition, all these negative tendencies have hampered federalism as a system of government in Nigeria. If we want federalism to survive in Nigeria, we all must shun all kinds of ethnic agitations. If we want to grow as a country, we all must. One Nigeria is what I stand for. One people is what I stand for. And that is what you should stand for too.
Well done, Akila. Well done.
All right, for her next 2 minutes round off, we have Amafule Chizaram from Gombe High School, Gombe State, to take the stand now.
Our founding fathers brought us together as a nation in 1954. This is because they believe that federalism will help us to be a better people and achieve more goals. If we are separated, if we are not united, we cannot achieve many of the things we would have achieved today. I will continue to advocate for federalism, but with reconstruction, by allowing the representative of its national committee to speak up, to share their ideas, to support, to share their grievances and all that, so that when every people can bring out their ideas, they tell what is the problem that they are facing in their nation, they give their own contributions, it will help to stand. And even if there are people that want to leave, when all the ethnic groups come together, discuss, they will be able to resolve their problems, they will be able to talk things out, and they will be able to continue to stand as a nation and live in peace. Our founding fathers also believed that we can stay together, and why they put us as a country is because of the diversity in ethnicity. Nigeria is very diversified in ethnicity. There are so many ethnic groups, over 250 ethnic groups, one of the largest in the world, and this is going to help us stand as a better nation. I hope that I'm not here to confuse you, but I'm here to convince you on why we all should stand for federalism, on why we all should stand to be one nation, on why we all should stand to build a better nation where me and you can live. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amafule Chizaram. But quickly, Mr. Akinyemi, you own a RAL 4 KSF 478GD. They're about to tow your car outside. Actually, you're blocking someone, so please, you need to go and repark. Silver color, Mr. Akinyemi, a RAL 4 KSF 478GD. Please, your attention is needed outside to repark quickly. Thank you.
All right, Chizaram, can you please switch off your microphone, Chizaram? Thank you. All right, next is from Oak Spring High School, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, for her final 2 minutes, Dabirechi Epebe. Please put your hands together for her.
In conclusion, federalism unites people in the country. Without federalism unites people in our country. Without federalism, we won't be able to join our heads together and make this country a better place. As you can see, Nigeria is slowly falling apart. So we need to work together in order to make, in order to rebuild our nation. As you can see, nobody will say that ethnic agitation is better than federalism. Because ethnic agitation, it only focuses on the ethnic group, not Nigeria as a whole. So in my opinion, I say that we should stand for our rights. We should stand to create Nigeria a better place, and we should respect everyone, irrespective of their ethnic groups. Thank you.
Well done, Daberechi. Well done. And we're moving on right now to Amzat Miriam from Federal Government High School, Niger State. You have 2 minutes.
As I said earlier, most of Nigerian youth are unemployed, and the slogan goes, "Whom you know," which implies if you do not know anybody, you will get nothing. And that is not how it is done in other developed countries outside Nigeria. And these unemployed people of Nigeria are the people that are used as instruments to fight the government. As you all know that an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Lastly, Nigeria as a country has 3 common ethnic groups, that is the Yoruba, Hausa, and the Igbo. The Yoruba and the Igbo believes in power shifting, while the Hausa believe in majority wins. If we stand up as one in this country, we'll be able to make our country a better one. Nigeria will be great if we unanimously fight against bad corruption, self-interest, and bad governance.
Well done, Amzat Miriam. Well done, well done. Okay, Jessica Obele, you have your last 2 minutes.
Okay, I was talking about ethno-nationalism. As I said before, ethno-nationalism brings about conflicts of authority. It actually brings up regionalism over patriotism, and a lot more others. I actually think the main cause of ethno-nationalism is the injustice and a lot of other things in the country, because the concept of federalism was that it was going to bring in unity, justice, equal responsibilities in the country, but in the absence of that, ethno-nationalism is coming up. So I actually stand for federalism. But that is if this federalism is based on justice, if this federalism is based on a better governance, if this federalism is based on a better Nigeria, because we can't remain in Nigeria if Nigeria remains as it is, if it remains unjust, if it remains unfair to its citizens. So I actually stand for the fact that federalism helps. It is better than ethno-nationalism. With ethno-nationalism, we are going nowhere. We are actually going nowhere. So let us bring it up. Let us carry ourselves as citizens of this country and gather ourselves, bring up justice, bring up fairness back into the country. Let there be equity in the country, and by equity I mean equitable distribution of jobs, equitable distribution of chances and appointments in political settings, equitable distributions in military, in police, in the Air Force, in the Navy, because it is because of this that there's agitations of ethno-nationalism in this country. So I stand for a better Nigeria. I stand for a Nigeria where I can say that there is national unity and national integrity in this country. And I say that without justice, with injustice, there is no peace.
Well done, Jessica.
Thank you, thank you.
Well done.
You can see how she rose like the phoenix towards the very end. You know, when you're down, it's not over. So sometimes that's how it is. Debates, quite not easy. The nerves are really crazy. All right, so when it's time to give them a round of applause, please do it with all your heart. Come on, put your hands together for all of them.
Yes. You have all done very well. The 5 of you, you have done very, very well.
Absolutely.
So right now, we're going to be giving the judges some time to actually compile their results.
The marks.
Because as we mentioned earlier on, this is the semi-final. There is still a final. So out of
that she's in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Funke Ayinke's presentation right now. That round of applause is not good enough, please. Thank you. Welcome, thank you.
Well, these are live pictures and videos from the TVC Communications female debate. And as you can see, the debate has been going head-to-head with students talking and giving their own points on the situation, on the topic at hand. Of course, it has been a heated one, and they have been trying real hard to outsmart their fellow contestants, which it's quite could be seen as a hell of a debate. The TVC female debate competition is still on, and of course we will continue bringing you this live coverage in the course of our programming today.
Students should stay at home. There is something called online learning. There is something called e-learning. Ladies and gentlemen, what is education? Education is the act of gaining values, skills, and attributes to learn in life and to promote the value of life. Now, there's something under education. There is formal and informal education. You don't have to be physical to learn. You don't have to stay in the 4 walls of school before you can gain knowledge, before you can gain the skills to continue in this life. Because there are a lot of people who are going through e-learning, both from this country and staying in Nigeria, gaining knowledge from other countries, who are getting their master's degree, their PhD, and they are staying in the comfort of their homes. You know, and I know my opponents may tell me that people don't have the the resources and things we need. But we can say that most of the people do not have something called the radio. And during this coronavirus, it has taught us that e-learning, online learning can work out. Because there was something called the radio. They used radios to learn. They broadcasted teachings and lectures through the radio. Students learned, and after this, when students came back, it was shown as proof when the students did their exams, and a lot of them had passed. A lot of these girl students had passed. So there was minimal dropout of girls when we actually returned back from home, because these girls actually did their exams and still ended up passing, still ended up going through. So there is something called online learning, and I think that this online learning can actually stand as a solution if this kidnapping is on that high rampart of age. There is something called online learning, the radio, the internet, everything we need is there.
Well done, Jessica. Well done.
All right, very quickly, we have our next speaker, Akila Yahaya from Adeyemo College, Kaduna State, for her final 2 minutes.
Kidnapping.
Hello and welcome to TVC News. This hour we will take you now to the live feeds from the maiden edition of the TVC Female Debate Championship currently holding in Lagos. There you have young girls talking about the spate of kidnapping and how it is discouraging children from going to school and how this is affecting education in Nigeria. This is the first edition of the TVC Communications Female Debate Championship, and it is to encourage young Nigerian girls to speak up for the nation. We've had 5 top finalists, and now it's down to 3 finalists. Aquila Yahaya from Adeyemo College, Kaduna State, Hamzat Miriam from the Federal Government Academy, Suleja, Niger State, and we also have Jessica
taking part in this TVC female debates. The CEO of TVC, Mr. Andrew Hallen, thank you for inviting me. We also have so many distinguished ladies and gentlemen in the hall, so many names written down here, but I'm trying not to offend anyone, so I recognize each and every one of you here present, here seated. This is very laudable, sir. TVC as a team and the management, thank you for putting this together. I learned that the students were taken from the 6 geopolitical zones, and we are in the semi-finals now. Oh, finals now. So we now have 3 of them. I don't know which state they're representing. I came in a little bit early, quote unquote, and I sincerely apologize, but you know, you are the ones that sent me to do different things to represent you in Lagos State. So I'm also happy to be here to be able to make this. But it is interesting that October is the month that we normally celebrate the International Day of the Girl Child, and for TVC to bring up with this laudable idea, not just reporting news, but also having this program, this project, and celebrating our children, encouraging them to be a voice, really is very interesting to me. This goes a long way in encouraging the girl child to speak up, speak out, enable them to realize their dreams out there. We are in the Z generation. We have been told as mothers to Mr. Alon, I don't know if you understand, but you should. Sorosoke. I think you understand that we should speak up, speak out. And so we catch them young by encouraging these ones to go a long way to keep on, you know, challenging the status quo out there, proving people wrong that the position of the girl child is just to stay at home, take care of their young ones or their older ones or their parents out there, but also giving them hope, encouraging them, allowing them to know that they can go a long way in life. And it starts like this. Now I see someone here representing my school. Wow. Was it deliberate? Because I also see Jaka Silva on the seat. Was it deliberate? Did you plant her here? Of school. Action, not words. All right, girl. All right, girl. Do us proud, man. Do us proud. Don't let us down. No, but beyond all that, we are so excited, honestly, having these young ladies out there and many of our great Nigerian students. Great Nigerian students. Great. You know, it's so exciting seeing them out here trying to slug it out. Please remind me, judges, you are from Edwina. Which state is that?
Kaduna.
Kaduna.
Sokoto.
Niger.
Sokoto.
Sokoto.
Lagos State.
Proudly Lagos. Anytime, any day. Well done. Don't mind me. We're encouraging you to. All right. We're encouraging you to. But honestly, this is home, so my HC, don't let me down. No. Econo de carry last. Lagos being the center of excellence and aquatic splendor, we are here to welcome you to Lagos. We are happy to see you, students. We hope that you have a friendly match here, and I wish the winner all the best. even those that, it's only one person that can come first out of all this, but it's a pleasure, it's an achievable stage to be able to even get to this level, honestly, to face all of us here, to even encourage me to come to this, So I'm proud of you. I'm excited. I'm always there to encourage you. TVC management, God bless you. Thank you very much for this wonderful program that you have introduced. And I'm sure a lot of work has gone into this. I know Lagos State government, in line with Mr. Babajide Olusola Aduragbemi-Sanwo-Olu's agenda teams, we encourage educational things like this. And so we're there to encourage TVC with this idea. God bless you all.
Put your hands together for her once again, please. Put your hands together.
Put your hands together once again for Her Excellency Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, the First Lady of Lagos State. Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right, we are still, we are waiting for the, the results. Okay, fine. We have been told that the results are now out. When it boils down to this, yes, he's ready. He's ready.
Wow.
Yes, whenever you hear results, it's very synonymous with Nigeria. We are always waiting. What is going to happen? All right. I think I would be very swift in giving the floor now to one of the judges.
Yes,
yes, of course, a renowned actress and co-founder of Lufodo Academy of Performing Arts, none other than our wonderful, beautiful Joke Silva. Please put your hands together for her.
Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, good afternoon. Thank you so much for making it through your very busy schedule, and it just shows how important you feel this event is, that you made sure that you could make out time to be here. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. Wow, well done, well done. You did really, really well. I like your spirit. Your spirit was, and your fighting spirit was really good. So give yourselves a warm round of applause. Before I announce who the winners are, I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Now, whether we like it or not, facing an audience can be very, very, extremely terrifying, and your nerves will just go, overwhelming, exactly. Overwhelming, terrifying. And so now, one of the tips that you need for that, breathe. Yes. Breathe. Whenever you forget whatever it is that you want to say, breathe. All right? Now, what does breathing do? It helps you to relax. When you relax, then somehow or other, what it is that you're trying to remember is likely, I don't say it will definitely, but is likely to come back. All right? That's number one. Number two, and this is an appeal to all the teachers who help to guide the students to get ready for a debate like this. Please, let them write it themselves. Because if they don't write it themselves, the likelihood of them forgetting what it is that they want to say is very high. And that is why, of all of them, you can always tell who prepared it themselves. We can tell from the language, even from the language that they use. All right? Guide, don't write. They have the language, they know it. Trust them. Okay? Please, it's an appeal. All of you, well done. We have the runners-up. From the second runner-up. Yeah? So the second runner-up is Aquila Yahaya with 55.75 points. Aquila Yahaya. And then the first runner-up is Hamzat Maria with 62 62.25 points. And before I say anything about the winner, I'm going to say a couple of things about the runners-up. Now, well done, Aquila. Aquila, you are a very good speaker. I love the way you speak. I love the way you come back even when you have forgotten things. Don't lose that. Don't be discouraged. You've done very well. You're going home with a prize. Same for you, my darling Hamzat. What a beautiful voice you have. What an incredible voice you have. That voice just carries. Or, you know, it just carries. It's really, really good. Well done. Well done. And you do a lot of research. I like the data that you were, you know, so it was just to argue with the data. That was the problem. But you had all the data. Well done. Very good. And she's so happy. She's been clapping out, clapping out, clapping. Well done, Obele, Jessica. Yes. Very well done. Very well done. We could see that these were your ideas, and every time in the first 3 minutes, you will, you know, you're thinking through and you're bringing out the ideas, and then we're wondering, okay, come on, get it. But when you come back in your last two, oh my God, she's firing on all cylinders. Firing on all cylinders. Well done. And now I can say, I didn't let them know, up school. I'm an ex-holy child myself, yes, but I could never let anybody know that. Well, well done. I'm very, very proud of you. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Please put your hands together for the winner once again. Yeah, wow. Mommy, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Initially I was scared. Thank God you didn't apply the pause moment where we have to wait to know who the next winner will be, because I said, if we do that, somebody will drop down here. But I like the fact that you flowed with it and everybody knew their fate, and finally we have arrived at the very conclusion of this very beautiful moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again. Appreciate it.
Yes, and of course she's undeniably the winner. She actually stood out, right? Everybody here can actually testify to that she actually stood out. Congratulations to the three winners today. And right now we're going to be having a prize check presentation, and we're just going to be calling up for each category of a certain set of people that will come up for the presentation. So for the second runner-up, we're going to be calling up Auntie Joke Silva. We need you up here as well. And then, of course, we need the president of TVC Women Network, Ms. Sharon. We need you as well. And then we need, and then we also need the TVC head of corp communications. That should be Mabel. Yes. And then Exam Paddy. We need the representative from Exam Paddy as well. And this presentation is going for, this is the second runner-up, Akila Yahaya of Adeyemo College, Kaduna State. Congratulations, Akila Yahaya. Okay, for the presentation for the first runner-up, who happens to be Hamzat Miriam. We're going to be needing right here up on stage. We need the director of news, TVC News. That is Stella Dean Jacob. SDJ, we need you.
No.
Yes. And then we also need the Professor Abigail Jessica. We need you up here as well. And we need the director of PCEO.
All right.
As well.
Please put your hands together for her.
And then we need Ms. Moturaya Alaka. That's the CEO, Wale Shoyinka Center for Investigative Journalism. We need you up here, please. And also we need the president of ASBIFI, Msoyikosala Olasonoye as well. This is great.
Bring the chief down a bit so we can see.
Yes.
Exactly. Wow.
Congratulations, Amzat Miriam. Congratulations. Okay, for the presentation for the winner, and that is Jessica Obele. Right here, we also need Auntie Joke Silva again. And of course, we need the great man himself, right? Mr. Lekon Otufoduri, we need you.
And of course, we also need the CEO of TVC and the president, Mr. Andrew Harlan, to come on stage as well.
And then we'll need, of course, Her Excellency, the First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu.
Please put your hands together for them once again,
Up
please.
school! Even though it's not my school, up school! Let me farms at this time, up school!
Please sit down, please. We have to.
Oh yes, and we need Fumi Ayinke as well, please. Yes, so sorry about that.
Stand up for the champion.
Come on, give it up for our champion, Jessica Obele from Holy Child College, Lagos State. 1 million naira.
For the champion.
Stand up, for the champion. Stand up for the champion, for the champion. Stand up.
Well, you have been watching TVC Communications Female Debate Championship, the finale, where we had 3 top finalists from different states around across the country come together to have this debate and talk about the spate of insecurity and how it challenges school children and forces the number of out-of-school children to increase in Nigeria. And there you have it, Obele Jessica from Holy Child College, Ikoyi, Lagos, taking home 1 million naira. We've also had Amzat Miriam from the Federal Government Academy in Suleja, Niger State, taking home 600,000 naira, and also Ayila Yahaya from Adeyemo College, Kaduna State, who is the second runner-up, taking home 400,000 naira. We've also had some other students who came for this debate take home laptops and other gift items. That's the first edition of the TVC Communications Female Debate Championship, and that was the finale. And on that victorious note, it's a wrap on TVC News this hour. Thanks for watching.